Tripping. You're tripping. You are tripping. Welcome back, reactors, to another Reel It In reaction to none other than episode 7 of She-Hulk. Episode 7. We have flown by through this first season of She-Hulk, and I've enjoyed it here at Reel It In reaction. Hopefully you have enjoyed it, or if you've been on the up and down side, hopefully episode 7, entertains you, and hopefully this reaction entertains you. But episode 7, who knows, maybe Daredevil is in this, but if he isn't, that's cool, because we still have 2 episodes left. This is a She-Hulk show, and I've enjoyed her so far. We got episode 7. We gotta reel it in once again for She-Hulk. But first, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button, because Reel It In Miles here really appreciates it. Now, it's time to reel it in. It's Josh. Can't wait to see you. Oh, she's got a date? It's date night? She finally has a man that likes her for Jen, being Jen, and a man that likes her for being She-Hulk. Josh loves both worlds. Look at him. This man cheesing hard. I really hope he's not bad. I really hope he's not a bad guy. Oh, that was weird. That was weird. She only sent back emojis, no words. What is this, Jen? Handshake to a hug? Ooh. Whoa. You can't help but be happy for her. I mean, all the other past guys failed or didn't want any part of Jen. Now you get Josh.
You didn't tell me you were nominated for Female Lawyer of the Year? Are you going down a rabbit hole on that intelligentsia site?
What? No, I don't care what a bunch of losers say about me online. Can't even say it to my face because they know they get Hulk smashed. Why can't he just text me back? Why is that so hard? There's literally no reason in this day and age to not respond to a text.
He could be
Busy.
or at the movies. There's weddings.
Or being a villain. Say. I really hope not. I really hope he's not a villain. Holy crap. They went a whole day. Well, let's not freak out yet. Let's not green out yet. Oh, she's gonna go crazy. Miss Piggy? It's been a whole 48 hours. Where is this man, Josh?
I gotta go up to that wackadoo ranch of his. We don't have the resources for a squad of uniforms to go with me, so I was hoping you'd meet me there. I figure my chances of staying out of the ICU would be much greater if I had a Hulk there with me. I'm not interrupting your weekend plans, am I?
Oh, no, not at all. Because this man, Josh, is nowhere. Jesus. Jen, he's not responding.
Would you, please? It's
Turn into She-Hulk. There you go.
Functioning. I don't know why.
Come to think of it, I did get a jolt from an electric fence earlier. My favourite chicken, Princess Silk Feather, was stuck.
Your favorite chicken?
Yeah.
What is that name?
Well, I've already wasted half a Sunday on this expedition, so I'm gonna get moving.
Yo, what the heck?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, her car. What is this?
What the hell is going on?
Bro, that came out of nowhere.
Working through their resentments in a safe environment, Jen.
Sorry, that's my fault.
You know what? Apologize to my Prius Prime with money.
I will absolutely apologize to your Prius.
With money.
Man bowl.
Man.
And I am El Aguila.
Think of this totally knackered Prius Prime as your teacher.
What?
That was nothing. You just said nothing in
Right.
response to a very straightforward question.
Memble, give us a push to the garage, would you?
Do I look like a mechanic? My name's Man Bull, not Mechanical Bull.
Woo! Wow. How long have you been waiting to say that?
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic news that the tow truck won't get here until later today.
How is that fantastic news?
Well, it means that you can spend some
Oh,
time.
she's not gonna have any cell service. No cell service.
I need to get some work done. So if you could get me a desk.
Work done, meaning check my phone every 5 minutes.
Oh, and you have no reception anywhere either. Yeah, this is not how I want to spend my day.
Maybe it's how you need to spend your day.
Josh got her whipped. No service. Well, she's gonna get service in here. One bar. One bar.
This is Porcupine. He's a porcupine. And Saracen thinks he's a vampire.
Wow, this is quite a group.
This is a weird group.
Manbull and El Aguila have been spending a lot of time together. I'm feeling like maybe it's not healthy.
Unhealthy. I knew what I called that too.
Yo, porcupine.
I lost track of time in the yurt.
No way.
Jen, please.
Really needed it though.
Guys,
No, I don't care. We're doing it again.
hold on.
Previously on this guy.
Hold on.
You're gonna strut around.
Yes, I knew it. I knew it.
Oh, hey.
Come on, I stacked those! It's cool, let it go, man.
This asshole and his friends attacked me behind my apartment.
Yeah, Jennifer, darling, I'm gonna need you to sit in the calming chair right now. Right now.
Fine. As soon as I'm out of there, I'm gonna rip this guy to shreds.
Ooh.
Love to work through our issues if you'll let me.
Bro, something is up. He's here. Josh isn't texting back. And that weird dude that's obsessed with vibranium.
Attacked a woman 4-1. You absolutely were super villains.
I hear you, Jen, and I take radical accountability for my actions, and I'm very, very sorry.
Oh my god.
You are not fine. Look at you flying into a rage, throwing people across the room.
Into perfectly stacked chairs.
I met a guy, Josh, at a wedding.
Mamble.
We went on a few dates and I thought it was going great. And then I haven't heard from him.
When's the last time you talked to him?
3 nights ago when we
Made love.
first off, ew. No, when we slept together for the first time.
Another direct heat.
Well, what was the last thing you texted him?
That was fun. I can't stop smiling.
Oh my
Yikes. Yikes.
God. Stop smiling. It is thirsty and a cliche.
You're thirsty and a cliche.
Oh, no, she did not just call me.
Okay, that's not exactly the last thing I texted him.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, just now because I was so worried. I hadn't heard from him in so long. For all I knew, he was in a ditch somewhere.
What did you do? What did you do?
Hey, getting a little worried. Just want to know you're okay.
Oh.
Blushing smile emoji.
Why would you do that?
You were ghosted.
Or he wanted your blood.
No, not that.
Man, stop talking
my
about
God.
blood. Not everybody's your dad.
Don't talk about my dad.
Hermanos, please.
Oh, Jen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk so.
No,
Okay, she's going through a crisis, and I think it's really funny how it's a bunch of guys trying to help her out. Guys.
so like I meet this guy who actually likes Jen, and that just felt good to know that, you know? And then he ghosts me, and it sucks.
All right, screw this guy. Where does he live?
Let's kill him. That's right. He's got to die.
Please. No, Manbull is correct. Josh has made an enemy of this entire group. Tonight, we ride!
Whoa!
Let's go find this Josh guy and suck out all his blood.
Jesus.
Josh thing hurt so much because you haven't been spending enough time with Jen.
And that's a shame. Because I bet Jen is pretty damn great.
She is.
and tasty.
Whoa.
Damn it, went off the rails. Somebody bail me out.
Maybe there's a group of guys right here who would love to spend time with Jen right now.
Do you believe that this group genuinely values the whole of you?
I do.
And there it is.
So maybe you can stop using She-Hulk as a protective shield and trust us with Jen.
A group of guys helping out her in this situation. No female needed. Just a group of males.
I gotta say, that
felt
really
good.
good.
Yeah.
There.
Felt really good, Porcupine.
Come on, take off the suit, Porcupine.
It smells like a fart.
Too much. What, am I ashy?
No, no, no.
You said it by ashy.
Leave the suit on and until we can get it dry cleaned.
If Josh isn't spending time on Jen, then Jen doesn't need to be spending time on Josh.
Delete Josh's number is what he's saying.
She's not gonna do that.
Come on. Delete it.
The vampire guy is creepy.
Delete it.
Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it.
I'm hurting for a year.
Feel free to come again.
Oh, not till you get Wi-Fi.
Yeah, fix that abomination. Fix that one. Music will always hit in the show. 3 days earlier. Oh, we're going back. Oh, this is going to be like Josh's POV. Please don't be bad. Please don't be bad. Freaking hate you, Josh. Oh my God, so typical. Come on, man. Dude. Oh my gosh, you got a good thing going and you're gonna screw it up. Tripping. You're tripping. You are tripping. Wow. He injected her. He's bad. Deep down, I knew it, but I didn't want to believe it. Freaking Josh. He's giving a bad name to anyone that is named Josh. Alright. Are we going to have 3 weeks in a row without an after credit scene? Or are we going to finally get one? Hopefully. And hopefully it's Matt Murdock. Alright, here we go. It's time to reel it in. 3 weeks in a row. Are you looking at me right now? 3 weeks in a row. No after credit scene. Bye-bye. She-Hulk episode 7. What'd you guys think? Make sure you guys comment that down below. But you probably knew deep down, or you told yourself that yes, Josh immediately is a villain. In last week's episode 6, Just Jen. You probably thought as soon as he stepped on the screen, this guy is untrustworthy. He is bad. He is a villain. He's going to do the thing that we all see coming, which is injecting She-Hulk. So props to you. Me, I was holding out hope that this guy was a good guy after all the previous guys failed and dropped the ball because they love She-Hulk more than Jen. But then we get Josh, who not only loves She-Hulk, but loves Jen, and I think he loved Jen more than She-Hulk. But now he is the villain. He is the bad guy. He injected Jen, as we see, and it's confirmed off screen with a text that he did in fact inject her. So we're going to see what this injection does to her in the last 2 episodes of this season. Like, Josh, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? Like, why hold that L? If it's me and I got She-Hulk and I have Jen, I'm getting the best of both worlds. 2 worlds, man. I got a superhero girlfriend and then I got a lawyer girlfriend that can get me out of anything. That's a really good lawyer that is supposedly up for Lawyer of the Year in this episode. Like, come on, what are you doing? That is so stupid.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Josh, what are you doing, man? Then you don't text back. You're talking to someone, guys, girls, and you like this person. And that person that you had a thing for and that you got it on for doesn't text you back for 24 hours. It's okay, don't freak out. 48 hours is kind of pushing it, but it's okay, don't freak out. But 3 days, man, 3 days, that's the time to delete the number, in which she did in this episode. But that's wild. That's when I knew it started clicking, and I was like, yeah, Josh is probably a villain. I don't want to believe it, but he's most likely a villain. And you see it at the end, and you're just like, oh, come on, dude. So typical, so typical. But I enjoyed this episode. Another enjoyable episode. I don't think it's the best episode that we've gotten. I was really unsure of this episode because I was like, is this just going to be an episode of Jen, sulking, being miserable because a guy didn't text back, I'm like, She-Hulk, you're stronger than that. You're stronger than him. Move on to the next guy like you've always done. Don't let this one hurt you. But she formed, connections with Josh in last week's episode in that wedding. And they were bonding together. And then you see at the beginning of the episode, they were bonding, going out on dates. They went from a handshake, to almost a hug, to almost... Jen pulled the card of thinking that, you thought you were. And then in the next scene, they got it on. And you know what Josh ends up doing that night. But in this episode, Jen takes out her own personal time to go help out this cop and go check on Emil Blonsky at his retreat. And then, upon her retreat, after she's done, checked up on Emil Blonsky, found out that, he is still Emil Blonsky and he hasn't switched to Abomination, which I'm pretty sure he has. So he's gotten away with it. She's about to leave, and next thing you know, a Matador and Man-Bull wreck her car. But the main part about this episode is Jen actually going on a retreat in this episode when she wasn't planning on it. And in this retreat, she opens up. And what I thought it was kind of cool is that there's no other female in this group. It's a bunch of guys. And these bunch of guys help her out in this situation. It's very unexpected. They give her good advice. And she takes that advice. And she listens to it. And she opens herself up. We have it in this episode. She's done it quite a few times in the previous episodes. But here, she kicks that door open. She tells about how she's being treated, how she feels like everyone's loving She-Hulk, but not Jen. And then the time she officially finds that number one guy she wants to hold on to, that loves not only She-Hulk, but Jen, and maybe even more, like I said, Jen more than She-Hulk, the guy disappears. And it's happening continuously all the time. And it's getting to her, and it's putting her in a depressive state. And it's like she has to climb out of it. And in this episode, she climbs out of that depressive state and becomes basically a new person out of this retreat. Being able to move on and understand that if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. And that it should not ruin her life. And these guys helped her out with it. And at the end of the episode, she's smiling off on this long drive in the tow truck. Even though her car's a wreck, she has a smile on her face, looking at the bright side of the day that, she didn't expect to go on this retreat, but she did enjoy it. She might even come back again. We shall see. But another thing we got to add on, that guy showed up who was part of the wrecking crew that we saw, I believe, in episode 3. Let's see if my memory is correct. I believe that was in episode 3, the twerking episode. But the wrecking crew, the main honcho, the main guy is in this episode. Why would he be there? So we'll see if he pops up again or if any of his crew members pop up again. We still have some question marks for the guy in the wrecking crew that has a mask on. We don't know who that is because his face was, was hidden, and everyone else, the other 3, their faces were not hidden. But that person underneath the mask could be Josh. But I think Josh is just working for the bigger person. That, just so happens, got with She-Hulk and did the deed and injected her. But I think that person with the mask on just might be the guy that was obsessing over Jen, that went on a date saying...
Impenetrable skin.
Yeah, my skin is impenetrable, at least with anything on Earth.
Even vibranium?
Why, do you have some on you? You want to test it out?
No, I wish.
I think that guy is very suspicious. I think he's very, very suspicious. But I'm pretty sure you've caught on to that too as well. But I enjoyed this episode. It was really good to see Jen, open up about these things. I really enjoyed that in this episode. But I think what I really enjoyed more about this episode is that this new cast of characters, these new guys, help this woman in this situation. And this woman took the advice of, these guys and went with it. And at the end of the day, it worked. You just see the advice that they are giving Jen, and then Jen opening up, which is even greater in this episode, and all of them together lifting Jen up in this situation, in which it had her all in a loop in this episode, fighting for cell service, constantly checking her phone. We've all kind of been in that situation. Don't say you haven't, but we've all been in that type of situation. When you like someone and they're not responding back, and you start to go cuckoo crazy. And you don't want to, but it, so happens, and that's what was happening with Jen. But in the end, she got advice from people who were not her friends, who she did not know, but at the end of the day can call them friends. I enjoyed this episode. Did you enjoy it? Hopefully you comment that down below of what you thought about my reaction, what you thought about this episode. We got 2 episodes left, and I can't wait to see what's in store for episode 8. And I think the man from Hell's Kitchen is officially going to make his entrance in episode 8, but we are going to have to wait and find out and see if he does, in fact, show up. So with that being said, make sure you reel it on in for episode 8 with me here at Reel It In Reactions with Reel It In Miles. 2 episodes left. We are flying by. I will see you guys for She-Hulk episode 8 and to Reel It In for any other reactions that I post here on this channel. So you might as well like this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on those notifications. This is Reel It In Reactions. I'm Reel It In Miles. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.